Hello students, today I am going to explain you the 8th chapter of Honeycomb. The name of the chapter is Fire, Friend and Foe. The aims and objectives of this chapter are to enable you to understand the natural phenomenon, that is fire, to enable you to understand the use of simple present tense and to increase the vocabulary. Summary of the chapter: fire is a necessary evil. It is a boon as well as a curse. It has made our life comfortable, but we cannot touch it. It was the first great invention made by early men. Early men didn't know how to make fire, but he must have seen the destructive power of fire. He must have watched lightning and volcanoes. He was afraid of it. What is fire? Fire is in fact the result of a chemical reaction. The air has oxygen while fuels have carbon and hydrogen. When the two combine, energy is released in the form of heat and light. This is what we call fire. Three things are needed to make fire: fuel, oxygen and heat. The common fuels are wood, coal, gas and petrol. Oxygen comes from the air. That is why when we blow on burning paper, it bursts into flame. Fuel and oxygen do not make fire themselves. They need heat. A lighted match provides that heat. Every fuel begins to burn at a particular temperature. Fire is a good servant but a bad master. It is useful as long as it is under control. The moment it becomes out of control, it spreads havoc. Every year, thousands of homes and trees are damaged by fire. Forest fire destroys trees and kills people. Flash point, the temperature at which the fuel begins to burn, is called the flash point. Fire is a good servant because we use it for cooking food, warming our homes, generating electricity. Fire as a bad master damages thousands of homes and shops, damages vast areas of forest and kills hundreds of people. Fires can be put out in three ways. We can take away the fuel or stop oxygen from reaching the burning material. The third way is to bring down the temperature below the flash point. Remove the hot air around the burning candle and it will go out. Water also lowers the temperature and puts out the fire. Some fires cannot be put out with water. Oil fire is one such example. The oil floats on to the top of water and continues to burn as well as spread. Electrical fire also can't be controlled with water. It is fought by using carbon dioxide. On the whole, we have learnt well to control fire and make good use of it in everyday life. Long ago, there were no firemen. The people used to bring and throw bucketfuls of water on the flames. Now there are laws to install fire extinguishers in every big building. There are fire brigades in every town. Trained firefighters use their skills like cutting off power supply, pulling down weak walls and spraying water to bring fire under control. They are also trained to provide first aid to injured people. Fire is still worshipped in many parts of the world. It helped early men to keep off animals and settle down in safe places. So students, the conclusion is that the discovery of fire and its uses helped early men to adopt settled life. Fire is worshipped in many parts of the world. Fire is indeed a friend. Early man was ignorant about the existence of fire. They ate raw birds and animals. Fire was invented in the Stone Age. Fire was lighted by striking stones. Now the foodstuff came to be cooked or boiled on fire. The people worshipped fire as a deity. Lightning and volcanoes produced fire and frightened men. The destructive nature of fire caused awe and fear in the human heart. In the advanced ages of science, fire is known as the result of a chemical reaction. It occurs at the fuel's flash point. The combination of oxygen, carbon and hydrogen with the fuel results in the release of energy, that is the heat. Heat and light is known as fire. It is a good servant as well as a bad master. Thank you students. I hope you have understood the chapter. For better understanding, read the chapter thoroughly.